Gentlemen, this is Eastwood for Life fan, and this video is a video of my recent trade package for my good buddy Todd E Walnuts, one of the top movie collectors on YouTube. And this is trade package number 6 that he sent me, which arrived a couple of weeks ago. And Todd's uploaded the video of the trade package that I sent to him a couple of weeks ago on his channel, so please do check that out. But I've known Todd for about a year, and we've had quite a few trades, and it's saving us a lot of pounds and dollars. So let's see what he sent us. Obviously there is quite a few requested items here, plus the odd few freebies. So I've opened the top part of the box, and I'd imagine there's a letter. Let's see what he said. Hello my dear sir, hope this package finds you in the best of health and spirits. Here is yet another trade package to add to our YouTube channels and collections. I have to say that I enjoyed these very much and hope we continue this for years to come. I'm so glad you are officially making videos now. Not that I didn't enjoy the WhatsApp videos. I don't want to make this long-winded, so let's see what's in the box already. Thanks for being such a great pal, your boy Walnuts. Now this trade package, the requested items that I sent sort of build up to near $100, the items that I requested. And I think a few of the items I might have forgotten, but let's see what Todd sent. And the first one is building up my John Wayne collection, and this is the Train Robbers. And I've been building up my John Wayne Western collection, and the main reason is a lot of the John Wayne releases are far more cheaper in the US than they are in the UK. I've not seen this Western Train Robbers. I think this is a late 60s, early 70s Western. So the main reason why I'm building up my John Wayne collection is obviously I'm a big Clint Eastwood fan, but when it comes to Westerns, a lot of people, they normally compare John Wayne to Clint Eastwood or the other way around. So I'm just trying to watch most of John Wayne's Westerns. A lot of them I've seen from the 60s and 70s. It's mainly the earlier ones in the 40s and the 50s that I haven't seen. So this is the Train Robbers, and I think Todd picked this up for just under $10. That's the Train Robbers. And this one, the next one is another John Wayne. I do know this package is John Wayne heavy. And this is John Wayne and Maureen O'Hara in McClintock. And this is an American edition, the authentic director's edition. And I've not seen this one, but I think this one's a bit of a comedy Western. I don't know what he's doing in that bit, but it looks like he's spanking. So that's McClintock. Another John Wayne Western. And I think there's a few in this package. And the third John Wayne Western, this is Hondo. And I haven't seen this one, but I have heard very good reviews on this movie. Came under $10, which was a very good price. I think it came round about between $8 to $10, a lot of these John Wayne movies. And then the next one is not a Western, but this is a cop thriller, which I have seen. This is John Wayne in McHugh. This is an early 70s cop thriller, which a lot of the cop thrillers kind of came out in the early 70s after Dirty Harry, French Connection, and those types of movies. But this one's not a bad movie, and this is directed by John Sturges, who made many great films. And this is I actually like this one. This was quite good. There's a good villain in this, Al Lettery, who many people would recognise him as an Italian-American actor who was in The Godfather and the Charles Bronson movie Mr. Majestic. And this is a great movie, and I think this came quite cheap for around about $8 to $10. So looking forward to rewatching this again, because I have seen McHugh as a teen, and it's a good cop thriller, very underrated. So that's my first 4 titles, which are John Wayne movies. Let's see what other goodies he sent us. And this one is The Hills Run Red, and this is a mid-60s spaghetti western, and this is a cheapie which came for about $4 or $5. And I've seen this movie but only on YouTube, so it'd be good to see this properly. And Henry Silva, who played many bad guy roles in movies, and yet again he's the villain in this. And I do remember there's a good score from Ennio Morricone in this movie. So this is the Hills Run Red. This adds to my spaghetti western collection. I do know there's a Blu-ray release of that movie in Australia, but I don't like the Australian releases with that little white eyesore label that they normally have on the front cover. And the next one is from the Wild East catalogue collection, and this is volume number 57, and this is an Anthony Stephan double bill for 2 titles, and it's a few dollars for Django and 10 Killers Come From Afar. Now, Anthony Stephan has done many spaghetti westerns, and for a while he was actually known as a poor man's version of Clint Eastwood, and he's known as to be a little bit wooden as an actor, but I didn't really mind him. He wasn't bad in some of the movies. I think my favourite Anthony Stephan movie is Gentleman Killer. So I think Todd picked this one up for approximately $15 to $20, and this is like one of the recent editions of Wild East. I'm actually missing only 4 or 5 of the volumes, so that's another spaghetti western to the collection. And then Todd's picked me up another John Wayne movie, and this is a Twilight Time releasing of Brannigan, and this was going quite cheap in the Twilight Time sale in March, and a lot of the titles were going for 50 to 75% off. I think Todd got this for around about $8 for us, and this is basically a mid-1970s or early 1970s cop thriller, Brannigan, John Wayne in London, so this should be a fun watch. I've not seen this one, but these were, for that price, $8, I think was probably near selling out fast, or probably even sold out by now. And that's a great artwork cover, and a lot of the Twilight Time releases are only limited to 3,000 copies. So that's Brannigan. Looking forward to seeing this one, as I've not seen this movie. And some more Twilight Time releases. And this one's Cat Baloo, but this wasn't on sale. And this is a mid-60s musical western with Jane Fonda and Lee Marvin, who played a drunk in this movie. And actually he won the Academy Award for this role. And I think Todd picked this up for around about $30. And I thought I'd better ask him to get this one, because when a lot of the Twilight Time releases get sold out, they go for crazy money. And this is quite a well-known Lee Marvin title. And I wanted this in my collection. But I don't really go for the musical movies, but this one I didn't mind when I watched as a teen. So that's Cat Baloo. Very glad that Todd picked this one up, because I really did request this title. And then another Twilight Time, and again this came in the Twilight Time sale, and this came for around about $15. And this is the Clint Eastwood Thunderbolt and Lightfoot early 70s thriller with Clint Eastwood, Jeff Bridges and George Kennedy. And that's a great looking cover. I did actually have the UK version of this title, but I actually sold it because I actually preferred this release. And this is very underrated as a Clint Eastwood movie. And it's got a very young Jeff Bridges in this movie. And he actually, to my knowledge, he actually probably stole the show in this movie, Jeff Bridges. And looking forward to rewatching this again. And I'd imagine a lot of these copies probably would have been near sold out in the Twilight Time sale. So I'm very happy that Todd picked this up, and this adds to my Clint Eastwood collection. So that looks like it's all my requested items. As I can see, Todd has got like a freebie bag. So it says freebie. So all these titles in here, I think he said that he was picking some titles up as freebies, but I can't remember what they are. And the first one is Chuck Norris in the Octagon. And I remember him asking me if I wanted this one to be picked up, because these were selling fast, this edition. And I have seen this movie back in the day. And actually, I don't mind Chuck Norris. I know he gets a lot of stick for some of the corny action movies he done, but actually, I thought they were great fun. I mean, my favourite Chuck Norris movies are probably Long Wolf McQuade, Code of Silence, and Missing in Action. It's more his later roles I didn't like, and I didn't really go a lot on his TV series, the Ranger. But this looks like a great addition. It's got quite a few features, and an aging Lee Van Cleef. So very happy that Todd picked this up, the Octagon. There's a lot of the Chuck Norris movies are not actually released in the UK, so I wouldn't mind picking a few more Chuck Norris movies up. But he's a legitimate badass and karate champion, if I can remember back in the day. So many thanks for picking this one up as a freebie, Todd. And some more freebies. And Eugenie the Sard, and this is actually part of the Wild East catalogue. That one of the missing volumes that I was actually missing. And even though Wild East, the label itself, is more mainly spaghetti westerns and Eurocrime movies. The very first volumes they were putting out, they were kind of feeling its way into the movies they were releasing, because they did release a few saddle and sword movies and a couple of war movies. And this is actually an exploitation movie. And it's not one I'm really looking forward to watching, really. It's more the case of this is one of the missing volumes. And as a spine number, it fits in with the rest of my Wild East catalogue. So I'm very glad that Todd has picked this up, because, like I say, a lot of the low volumes in the Wild East catalogue go for crazy money. So this is Eugenie the Sard. I don't really know too much about this movie, but I'm glad that Todd has picked this up, because I'm now only missing 4 titles to complete my Wild East catalogue. That's another freebie. And I think there's one more freebie here. And this is Gunsmoke, the first season. And this is a Western series that was very popular in the 50s to 60s, I think. I think it might have even gone on a little bit longer. And Todd asked if I wanted this Gunsmoke, or I think he mentioned it in the video, I can't remember. And I'm happy to, as I will be watching this, as well as the Rawhide box set that he sent me in one of the earlier trade packages. But I don't think I can remember this being on UK TV, because the ones I remember were like High Chaparral and Bonanza. This is Gunsmoke, another freebie that Todd has sent to us. So many thanks for the free freebies that you sent, Todd. So in all, very happy that the package arrived in good shape. And I'll just do a quick little replay of the items he sent. Gunsmoke TV series, Eugenie the Sard, The Octagon, Chuck Norris movie, Thunderbolt and Lightfoot, the Twilight Time releasing, which is a brilliant cover. Cat Blue, Lee Marvin as the drunk, John Wayne Brannigan, a double bill of Anthony Stephan spaghetti westerns, Hills Run Red, cop thriller with John Wayne McHugh, Talk, and some more John Wayne, The Train Robbers. So that is my trade package number 6 in what Todd has sent us. And all the items arrived in great shape. Many thanks for sending that out, Todd. And another trade package is complete. So guys, please check out his channel, Todd E Walnuts, great movie collector on YouTube, which a lot of guys probably would have heard or seen. And his channel always shows a lot of the horror titles that he picks up, westerns, cult movies and animation movies. And general good guy, Todd. So many thanks for sending this package out. And also as a question, I mean, as we're talking a lot about me, John Wayne titles that I picked up here, as Western heroes go, who do you guys prefer as your favourite Western hero? I mean, obviously for me, Eastwood for life fan, I would say Clint Eastwood. But I know a lot of people would say John Wayne is probably up there as well as Lee Van Cleef, James Stewart, Gary Cooper and Franco Nero. So, as a question, what do you guys prefer as your favourite all-time Western hero? I'd like to hear your comments, so please comment and or sub and all that good stuff, and I shall see you in the next video, which I'm hoping will be a Charles Bronson collection video, maybe in parts. So guys, until the next video, please take care.